Alright, and we're recording. Hey gang, Andy here, and welcome to a brand new Vliggity vlog. So, yeah, it's been a while since I've come at you with an update video. Right now, it is the 1st of December, 2024. Well, yeah, lots happened in these past few months. So, I think probably one of the more notable ones, if you couldn't tell from the room I'm in, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm in a different room right now. And that's because the room that I was in before suffered some water damage from a typhoon a few months back. I've been having a whole bunch of trouble trying to get that sorted because I suffered water damage on the walls and on the floor as well. Got a whole bunch of mold everywhere, and I tried to stave off the mold as best I could. Tried, all kinds of cleaners while I was contacting management to see if they could do something about it. And then they were contacting contractors to come over and kind of look at it. They're like, yeah, that's mold. Wonder how that happened. I'm like, weren't you here for that typhoon a few months back? Okay. And I was like, they sent like 2 people over to investigate, and it's like, I told them the same thing I told the management, was just, it was water damage caused by the typhoon. Thankfully, where I was at, I was fine. I wasn't worried about like tsunamis or anything like that, but we did get a bunch of rainfall, and because of the heavy rainfall, it got into some cracks and crevices, I guess. And that's where the water damage started, with the walls and then the floor as well. So after months of consternation and complaining to management and trying to get some kind of solution, they finally agreed to send another contract team out to do some repairs, much needed repairs. And so during that time, I moved up here to this room while they were working on the room downstairs. And I'm happy to say that work is complete, so I can finally move back to my original room. And I'm gonna be starting the rest of the move today, actually. So I started, I should say, moving some things yesterday, some big items and things like that. I started moving those yesterday, and then I'm gonna be moving the rest of everything today. So I'm gonna be all moved in, back in to that original room by today. But I wanted to record this little video because it's gonna be the last video that I can record in this room. Finished some breakfast as well, some Doutour iced coffee, because your boy's gonna need it, all that extra energy to get with the move. And then next Saturday, for those who don't know, is my birthday, my 39th birthday. So I'll be Sanju Kyusai in Japanese. I managed to find a little something for me to do, because I didn't really know what I wanted to do for my birthday, because my birthday is in like a weird time of the year, right? Because a lot of times people are gearing up for the holidays, so they're either going back home to visit family during that time, or they're visiting a bunch of other friends locally before they go back to visit family across the pond. That's typically how it's done here. So I have always had a bit of trouble trying to do like a little birthday party or something for myself. So it's usually just kind of me, doing my thing. But for this year, I decided to do something a little special for myself. And I got a reservation for a little, acoustic gig here in Chigasaki for one half of one of the artists that I really like, called Bread and Butter. It's the younger brother of the group, and he's doing a solo acoustic set, I believe, in a little nearby cafe. So managed to put my reservation in for that. Thankfully, because they were about ready to fill up before I did. I didn't realize it. Had some pretty good interaction with the owner of the cafe yesterday, and we just got to talking about like city pop and stuff like that, because he has like a huge record collection of those era songs and everything. And it was really nice for me to use my Japanese, and he knew a little bit of English as well, so he was kind of showing that off too. But it was good for me to like get out there and talk with people I felt like for the longest time, like my Japanese wasn't really getting any better. It was just kind of staying the same, and some parts regressing. And I just felt really embarrassed by it, to be honest. Felt like I should be getting better at it, but I was either staying the same or getting worse. And that just kind of caused me to stay inside more and not talk with people, especially not use Japanese. And, consequently I wasn't getting better, But I decided I'd passed by this little cafe a number of times, and I've always wanted to go in, but they have kind of odd hours, so I don't always get the opportunity to go inside. And when it would be open, I would just be like, should I? Because I kind of felt like, I just didn't really feel confident in using my Japanese to hold a conversation, because I would like kind of peek in and I wouldn't really see anybody in there. So I'd pretty much be the only one the owner would be talking to. So I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. Because like sometimes I feel pretty confident, and then other times I'm like, I don't want to get my stuff and just chill out, But I passed by it enough times yesterday doing errands and stuff. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go. Enough just thinking about it, just go. And that's when I found that they're gonna be having a special live event on my birthday. So really excited for that. Managed to get a reservation and all that, so super stoked. Yeah, as far as everything else goes, work is work. Busy as ever, especially this month because we're gonna be going on Christmas break. So as with most other companies, the month leading into a huge break period is usually stupidly busy. So we have a bunch of stuff coming up here in December, and I'm just gonna be busy as all get out until break period, which thankfully for me, I have 2 weeks off. So I have Christmas and New Year's break, so that's gonna be much needed. I just kind of feel like really burnt out with work lately, so seeing that little light at the end of the tunnel definitely gives me motivation to press on. As far as video editing goes, I've been super busy with that as well. Q4 is an extremely busy quarter as far as that goes, so a lot of the big ticket items and stuff like that are being sent my way. So if I'm not busy with work, busy doing video editing and stuff. So it's good to be gainfully employed, you might say, and just have stuff to do rather than just sit and putz around the room all day or whatever. And I have been making more of a point as well to get outside and walk around and get a little bit of sunlight when I can, which is hard to do in the wintertime because, especially in Japan, the sun's not out very long. So the sun usually sets around like 4:30, 4:45, which is kind of sad, but that's the name of the game when it comes to wintertime, especially in Japan. The sun doesn't last very long out here, so I noticed that I start getting like seasonal depression during the short days, so that's something I have to be more mindful of as well. As far as like new videos and stuff like that, because this month is just gonna be so jam-packed, I wouldn't guarantee anything until during the break when I'll actually have time to work on stuff. Because like I said, I do have different ideas and scripts and things like that worked out as far as what I want to do, but as far as having the time and energy to do those things, kind of hard to do right now. But yeah, that being said, I do have plans to work on stuff during the break as well, so be on the lookout for that stuff coming soonish. Sooner rather than later, I'll say. We'll have to get to getting as far as that goes. So anyway, with that said, guys, this is Andy. Signing off for now. As always, forever. We'll see you next time. Catch you later, guys. Bye.
Simple life and happier times, spirits of past, memories of mine. Shooting stars in the pale moonlight, morning rainbows make it all